R.I.P. George Floyd, R.I.P. Breonna Taylor, and R.I.P. Ahmaud Arbery. Just want to start the video off like that, man, because this is a continuation of a video I did a couple of months ago. I guess you could say 2 months ago or something like that, or a month ago. It was a while ago. But speaking on a lot of things that have been going on lately, man. A lot of craziness been going on, man, So I wanted to speak on it yet again. Yeah, man. A lot of people out here, man. A lot of people out here protesting, man. A lot of people doing their thing, man. And that's cool, man. I'm cool with the protesting. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Every day is a little too much, if you ask me. A little too much, that everyday shit. But I guess people could afford to do it. Motherfuckers ain't working and getting unemployment. I guess, you ain't got nothing else to do, where everything is closed and ain't really much going on. So all you could do is protest and shit like that. And even if it was a whole bunch of stuff to do, the protesting is definitely needed, man. You know what I'm saying? Without the people talking, unfortunately, without the riots that been going on, the shit that did happen, you know what I mean? Shit that did happen, the little riots that did happen, it's making things happen, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers is, they're making laws and they're getting things done, even though they moving slow on the Breonna Taylor situation. They need to arrest them motherfuckers that killed her and shit like that. But, I felt like I don't know the whole story of that situation. I know the situation, but I don't know the story as far as, the neighborhood where, she came from. Was it a suburban neighborhood that was quiet, or was it a neighborhood that was hot? You know what I mean? With drug dealing going on and shooting going on and a bunch of craziness going on. You know what I'm saying? I know if that was the case, you know what I'm saying, if her neighborhood was like a neighborhood that had drug dealing going on, a bunch of craziness, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We gotta look at that situation, that happened to the Queen, and us as a black community, man. We gotta kind of put that blame on us too. You know what I mean? I know that's crazy to say, man, but I feel like that shooting is part of our fault. It's our fault too, man. I don't think those people, the police that did that shit, just did it just to do it. Like they had a beef with her and they just wanted to shoot her and shit like that, kill her. Nah, man. Motherfuckers who did that shit was scared, man. You know what I'm saying? They didn't know what they was really getting themselves into. They fucked up big time, but they was scared, man. They thought they was going into a situation where as soon as they get close up to the house, man, them motherfucking dope boys got them big ass guns shooting. They letting them shits off. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they was like, fuck all this bullshit. We gonna shoot first, cause these niggas gonna try to kill us. That's how the cops was thinking and shit like that. Unfortunately, they knocked on the wrong door. Not knock on the wrong door, but they came to the wrong house. What the fuck is they doing? Got these stupid ass motherfuckers. They not even supposed to be over here and shit. These niggas doing all this dumb shit. Yeah, I don't really see. Anyway, they came to the wrong door and shot into the wrong house and shit like that. And unfortunately, she died. But if her neighborhood was like a suburban town, I apologize. I take back. I take it back. But if she from the hood where shit go down, not only we gotta blame the police, we gotta blame us too. At the end of the day, because we doing a lot. If y'all see, if all of a sudden I stop talking, it's because people walking by. So letting y'all know now, if I just start talking for some reason, people walking by and shit like that. Anyway, I feel like that's part of our fault, man, as a black community. From east to west, man, we gotta better our communities. We gotta better our foundations, man. You know what I'm saying? That girl wouldn't have lost her life probably, like I said, I don't know if she's from a suburban town when things don't happen like that too much. But these police was clearly scared. And they definitely made a motherfucking mistake, man, because they thought they was going into a trap house. As soon as they got close to it, them dope boys that's making that money in there letting them guns off and they laying everything down. That's what they thought. But they thought wrong, and they killed a young lady that was on her way up. You know what I mean? You know, she was doing her thing. She was trying to, I think she was already an EMT worker and shit like that. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Like I said, I don't know if the community she was from was a straight hood, but if it was, if that area where she from was straight hood, killers, drug dealers, black people, we gotta do better, man. I'm telling you, man, that's how I feel, man. We gotta do better, man. Because if that wasn't the case, let me tell you something. Where I'm from Long Beach, Long Island, New York, suburb. I'm from the suburbs, born and raised. Shit like that, where I'm from, I lived through, not me personally being in houses, but I heard about raids going on and cops coming through, kicking shit down and arresting everybody and shit. They don't handle that shit like that where I'm from. Because they know where I'm from is not that serious. Dudes is not getting killed left and right and all that other shit. So, when the cops come through, the feds come through, whatever, they not scared. They not really on some like, yeah, we gotta shoot everybody. We gotta just kick this shit down and just start firing. They not thinking like that. You know what I'm saying? They know most likely that the town is that serious when it comes to killings. So they gonna come through and they kicking everything down. And if they hear a shot, they gonna let their shit off. But if they don't hear no shot, yo, you better get down the fucking ground. Everybody get down. Hands up. And that's how it is in my community. You know what I'm saying? In other communities, it's different. Because soon them feds knock that door down, there's a couple of dope boys, they're going to shoot it out with the police. They're going to shoot it out with the feds. You know what I mean? We ain't going to act like we ain't shooting it out with the feds now. We just not act like we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said again, we got to do better, man, for our communities, man. We got to stop with these drugs. We got to stop with these killings, man, the senseless killings amongst ourselves, man. We got to stop with that shit, man. I'm telling you, man. That's the only way this shit going to minimize. The only way the cops going to stop killing us and doing this shit to us, if we stop killing ourselves, man. If we better our communities more. We take care of our communities. You know what I mean? The OGs talk to these young kids and let them know, like, yo, that ain't the way, young brother. Go get a job. Go do this. Go do that. Stop beefing. Stop doing all this shit. It shouldn't be government. The government shouldn't be out here, or the state, I should say the state of New York, or the state anywhere you from. It shouldn't be giving jobs to social workers to go in different, communities in New York, different boroughs in New York to de-escalate violence. You know what I'm saying? Like, people shouldn't have a job like that. Like, it's people who got a job like that. The state of New York gives them a caravan And it's about 5 or 6 people. They hop in this caravan and they ride around all the hot spots in New York, and they try to de-escalate violence. They try to get these kids to stop shooting and all this other shit, and they try to help these kids create another, alternative. You know what I'm saying? They try to get these kids to be more creative and leave all that bullshit in the streets alone. And like I said, man, this woman shouldn't even have that type of job. You know what I mean? The state shouldn't be doing all that. At the end of the day, we supposed to be doing that. We supposed to be doing, de-escalating all this shit. We supposed to be doing that ourselves, not the state of New York. It's a damn shame that, these jobs like this got to get created in order for the black community to stop killing each other, in order for these kids to stop shooting at each other for dumb shit on Facebook, dumb shit on certain other social media platforms and shit like that. Cause a nigga, say he a op and he got beef with another nigga, and whoever watching this, you white, you don't understand, pardon me if you hear me saying the N-word or cursing. I mean, I ain't from the gutter like that, but that's how I talk. It is what it is. Bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said again, there should be no way in hell that the state of New York are having these type of jobs for people. Having social workers ride around in different towns. Even if they ride, not only they ride around in the boroughs, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Staten, whatever. They riding around. You might catch them in Hempstead, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trying to de-escalate some shit. Like they got a state-of-the-art fucking big-ass RV they pulling up in. Shit got a studio. Got all types of fucking creative shit in that big-ass fucking RV to get these kids to stop. Because it's crazy. Right now, man, like New York right now, man, the gun violence out here right now in the boroughs is at an all-time, I ain't gonna say an all-time high, but it's at a high right now. Because the cops really not doing their job right now. They kind of doing their job, but they kind of not. So they letting niggas shoot it out and stuff like that. And, the cops, they want to fuck niggas up. They want to beat the niggas the fuck up. They want to rough niggas up. They want to be disrespectful instead of them doing their job the right way and try to be calm and cool. You know what I'm saying? But nah, they want to beat the niggas the fuck up. So since people are protesting about that, and you got de Blasio and you got Cuomo, and they not on the cops' side, the cops, they feel some type of way. They feel like, what? Fuck fuck Cuomo, fuck de Blasio. You know what we gonna do? We gonna do what the fuck. We ain't gonna do shit like that. We gonna let these motherfuckers kill themselves, and we gonna beg these people. We want these people to beg us to come in here and let us do our job and stuff like that. But until then, let these shootings go up. Let these motherfucking idiots kill themselves and shit like that. So, like I said before, man, we gotta look, black people, man, my Hispanics, man, my brown people, man, my black people, man, we gotta look at this shit and realize, man, like, this shit is this is a trap, man. This shit is a trap, man. The guns, the drugs in our community, it's a fucking trap, man. And we gotta get to that, you gotta get to a point where it's like, man, we gotta leave this shit the fuck alone, man. We gotta leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? I remember I was watching the interview with Vlad TV. I was watching the interview. I think he was interviewing Twista, a rapper from Chicago. Nigga was saying, like, in the 90s, motherfuckers, either the government or I guess whatever police department around the south side of Chicago, certain places in Chicago, they would leave boxes of guns in the hood. They would leave it right there. And they would, just like right now, how these cops is, I guess, people don't really know they cops. How they giving fireworks away to stupid ass kids in the fucking hood. That's another thing again. We gotta stop falling for the fucking trap. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wanna sit up there and use these fucking, this shit ain't even fucking firecrackers. It was just this fucking dynamites out this motherfucker. And niggas wanna use that shit in the hood and making all this crazy ass fucking noise and shit. And the cops are just using that shit to set niggas up. Like, yeah, we gonna give you this shit. We gonna let you have your fun, but we gonna run down on you in a minute and arrest all you niggas. And that's how they looking at it. That's how they thinking. You know what I'm saying? So back to what I was saying with the Chicago shit. They was leaving guns in the hood. And motherfuckers will come across these guns. And what they gonna do? They gonna throw them shits in a fucking bay somewhere? No. They gonna use them guns to shoot at their fucking ops. I mean, this is the 90s in Chicago. Gangbanging at its craziness right now. Not right now, kind of right now too. But at that point, back then, this shit was crazy. They was laying niggas the fuck down. So of course they wasn't gonna take them guns and go sell it, or take them guns and go throw them, get rid of them. Nah. You know what I'm saying? So at a certain point, man, we gotta, like, especially like right now, with all this shit going on, we gotta say, man, fuck this shit. Fuck all this bullshit, man, because this shit's destroying our communities. But it's like we're not doing it. We're not fucking doing it. People so quick to jump up and want to protest and shit and cry about police and cry about this, that, and the third. But it's like I said in the other video, what are we doing in our communities? What are we doing in our communities? What are we trying to do to stop this shit? What are we trying to do to minimize this shit? Like I said before, the only way we're going to minimize the cops from killing us and stop them from coming to our communities. Ain't nothing wrong with them coming through with a quick walkthrough to see what's going on and leaving. But we got to police ourselves, man. And the only way we're going to police ourselves if we stop falling for the bullshit. If we stop selling fucking coke, dope to each other, crack to each other, and we stop the fucking senseless shootings. That's the only way this shit gonna stop. That's the only way. Other than that, they're gonna continue to lay us down and gonna continue to kill us. Cause they looking at us like we fucking animals. You know what I'm saying? I seen some shit on my timeline about a little girl, like little kids in Chicago. I think a little girl got shot in the living room. You know, straight bullet hit her. Either a little girl or a little boy, man. I know it's a little kid. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting and I'm looking at that, my heart hurting, man. I'm like, damn, what are we doing, man? At a time like this, with George Floyd dying, Breonna Taylor dying, you know what I'm saying? Ahmaud Arbery dying, and we still laying each other down over some fuck shit? Instead of us saying, man, fuck all this bullshit, let's do something else. This shit is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. And it's like, we gotta do better, man. Like, we gotta do better, man. This shit is like, it's bad out here, man. Like I said, if I stop talking, you already know what it is, man. Motherfuckers is mad annoying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, like I said, man, we gotta police ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the only way we're gonna do it is if we stop shooting, minimize the drug dealing, figure out another way to get money. You know what I mean? I know it's hard. I ain't gonna say, you know, stop cold turkey. I ain't saying that, because I know niggas like to get money. I like to get money my damn self. I don't get the money y'all, especially in certain neighborhoods, I don't get the money y'all get. But at one point, I was out there selling my little crack, doing my little thing, but I wasn't out here trying to kill nobody. I wasn't out here trying to be a fucking savage or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? You know? Other crazy shit I've been seeing lately. It's motherfucking, like I said, man, I think I said in the other video, I don't mind white people protesting. I don't mind white people standing up for us, man. But some of you white motherfuckers, man, and I'm not racist at all. I'm not no racist motherfucker. I love white people. I love white women. You know, if you're a white boy, you listen to rap music and you support black artists, and you don't fuck with Trump, and you don't fuck with the people that support Trump, you get the N-word card from me. I don't care if you said the N-word. You know, I got a couple of white homies who say the N-word, but I know they not racist. And I know they not white boys. They different type of white boys. They wiggers. So it's, when they say nigga, it don't, the way it roll off their tongue differently. It don't sound like they some rednecks. You know what I mean? They sound like they white boys that got sold. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool when they say it, you know what I mean? But anyway, motherfuckers, you know, these people, a lot of these white people, they doing too much as far as protesting goes. You know what I'm saying? On my timeline, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, you know, these motherfuckers, you got these people like going hard, right? But the thing is funny to me, I find it funny because the same people that's going hard at these protesters, some of them, not all of them, these fucking clown ass niggas, making all this fucking noise, fucking my video up, man. But when the shit I find funny, shit I find fucking funny is that a lot of these motherfucking white people you see at these protests, a lot of these motherfuckers live in neighborhoods that are gentrified. You feel me? They live in neighborhoods where they pushing fucking black people out on them motherfuckers. This nigga don't get this loud ass fucking motorcycle the fuck out of here. Niggas is annoying, man. Anyway, a lot of these motherfuckers, yo, these niggas is mad annoying. Look at these annoying ass niggas. Hold on. I can't even find this shit. Anyway, a lot of these motherfuckers, these fucking white people that's fucking protesting, these motherfuckers, they live in neighborhoods where some of them are serious about this protesting shit, and they really care about Black Lives Matter and shit like that, and they really out here fighting for a cause, and they fighting for us, for black people. They want us to live, and they want us to feel great, and they want us to be okay. A lot of people are serious about this shit. Some white people are. Some of these white people, they doing it for their own personal agenda. I don't know what that agenda is, but they not 100% with fucking black people. They doing it to annoy niggas like me, and they doing it to annoy the fucking white people on the far right. They really, they really want to annoy them motherfuckers because they don't fuck with them for whatever reason. They don't, the Republicans, the grimy ass Republicans who put fucking Trump ass into office and stuff instead of fucking some way, somehow not letting this motherfucker become president and shit like that. Some of these white people that be at these protesters, they really doing that, protesting Black Lives Matter and being extra, painting that, using chalk, not painting, but using chalk and writing that shit on the concrete in front of their house to piss their neighbors off. They doing that to piss their neighbors off, and they doing that shit to go viral, and they doing that shit for clout. They not doing that shit because they genuinely love black people, bro. And you motherfucking white people, some of y'all, not all of y'all think y'all slick, man. I see through that bullshit, man. And I don't like it, man. At the end of the day, some of y'all that is out here, and I'm letting some of you white people know this. Y'all don't need to be, I don't want y'all to feel obligated to speak for us. Y'all don't need to be obligated to do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be obligated. It's not that serious. I mean, it is serious, but there's other ways you can support black people. You can support brown people. There's other ways. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The people who are really about this protesting shit, y'all really about this shit, and y'all really about making the world a better place. This ain't for y'all. I ain't talking to y'all. But y'all white motherfuckers that ain't got nothing else to do, that's just want to This nigga being mad fucking annoying. Like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, man, for the white people that's really out here protesting, doing their thing, like I said, this ain't for y'all, man. I ain't talking about y'all. Y'all really about this life. Keep fighting a good fight. I thank you. I appreciate you. But for you fucking white people that's sitting up here and y'all putting their batteries in y'all kids' back that's like 7 years old, and y'all having little lemonade sales, and y'all got Black Lives Matter, you know, y'all got Black Lives Matter, written on a little desk, written on a little menu that, that where y'all selling y'all lemonade at. Miss me with that bullshit. Miss the whole black fucking race with that bullshit. Go ahead with that. We don't need that. I don't need that. I don't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let these kids be kids, man. These kids are too young to be activists right now. Let them be fucking kids, man. Like, straight up, let them be fucking kids. They don't need to be activists right now. Let them be fucking kids. Let them grow up. The only thing you can do is teach them not to be racist towards anyone. Black, Asian, Hispanic, whatever. We all human beings and shit like that. Teach your kids not to be racist. Stop being fucking extra for your own personal agenda because you want to fucking get on somebody's fucking last nerves, man. Like, I'm gonna give you a good, for instance, I'm gonna give you a good point I'm trying to make. The bitch out in Atlanta, white bitch in Atlanta, that tried to burn down Wendy's. I'm pretty sure, I don't think she was somebody that was sent from you-know-who. I don't think so. I think she was a white woman who honestly likes black dudes and like black people. And she was just being a little extra. And she, her being white, she couldn't help it. She wanted to be extra and show everybody else, like, yo, I'm down with y'all, I love y'all. Look what I'm about to do. I'm about to burn this motherfucking Wendy's down. Bitch, nah. Cause they got us thinking, they gonna think it's Black Lives Matter doing that shit. Nah. Or it's just black people in general just being stupid. No, bitch, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But the bitch did it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm sure she wasn't doing it to make black people look bad. I think she was doing it because she honestly is fighting for the cause. But she was doing too fucking much. That's what I'm saying. For instance, you got this girl, I'm sure y'all seen this little white girl, the bitch like she about 15, she said she 19, bitch like she about 15, 16. Anyway, she walking around with a sign saying Black Lives Matter, all this shit, and she doing it at a redneck fucking get together. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they was doing, but they was all standing around with each other, whatever, being real rednecky. Her little ass want to carry a Black Lives Matter sign just to piss people off. You know what I'm saying? And this same girl, I'm looking at her Instagram, and I don't see too many black people on her shit. I mean, I be looking at her Twitter, and I see that she be liking certain shit, retweeting certain things, and it seems like she on her activist shit, and she, I guess, for us, and she care about us. But again, like I said before, that's the same black girl who, if she was to be out in Miami partying and meet a black dude and let the nigga beat her fucking walls in, if the nigga not acting right, what she gonna do? She gonna report to the fucking police and say, yo, this nigga raped me. Maybe not. Maybe she not that type of chick. You know what I mean? But I felt like her approach, that little protest she did by herself, that shit was whack to me. A lot of people on Shade Room was giving her props, say, oh, protect her with all costs. Man, fuck that. Y'all niggas is falling into that dumb shit. This bitch trying to get lit. The bitch trying to get fucking clout. And that's the fuck she did. She got about 20,000 people following her, including me. You know what I mean? So all that little shit that she did, it worked. And y'all motherfuckers fell for the bullshit. You know what I mean? We gotta stop falling for the fuck shit, man, that these white people be doing. You know what I'm saying? I apologize if this girl really means, if she's about the cause, I apologize to her. If she's really about protesting and really about protecting black people and being there for black people, I apologize. But if that's not the case, she can eat a fucking AIDS dick. She can eat an AIDS dick if that's not the case. Cause I'm not for that shit. I ain't for it. I ain't for the fake shit. I ain't for the extra shit. Just like in my neighborhood, I'm from, like I said, I'm from Long Beach, New York. Motherfuckers did like a big ass fucking, this fuck nigga right here. Look at this nigga. Look at him. Look at this clown being extra. Fuck away from me. Anyway, I'm not gonna stop talking. I'm gonna do it with this fuck nigga standing here. But anyway, fucking they had like a big ass fucking protest around my way. Now, I'm from a neighborhood where a lot don't go on. It ain't that many shootings, ain't that many drug dealing, it ain't even that serious, right? I'm thinking to myself like, yo, why they having a protest here for? If y'all want to protest, take your ass to the city. Or take your ass over to Brownsville, or take your ass to the hood where a lot of things is going on. Where black people need to hear a protest. Black people need that energy. You know what I'm saying? And see, one thing that's going on with these protesters, with this protest, we speaking on what cops is doing to us, but we gotta hold ourselves accountable too. Not only talk about these cops, but let's talk about what we can do to better our communities. So these fucking racist ass cops don't have to come to our fucking hood, have to come to our neighborhood. Ain't nobody saying that, and maybe they are saying that, and I'm not there to hear it. But we need to hold ourselves accountable. We just can't just be talking about these police. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, motherfuckers was having like a little protest in my hood, whatever, in my neighborhood. And I'm thinking to myself, like, it was a turnout. It was a lot of people there, a lot. And a lot of white people there. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, these motherfuckers is extra, man. These niggas is extra. They doing this, they don't really care about us like that. They doing this for their own personal agenda. I don't know what it is, but they really don't give a fuck about black people. They just being extra, they just being annoying, they just want to do it to get attention. They're not doing it because they genuinely care about what's going on around the world. Or, well, around the world, in the United States, whatever. And I'm like, yo, it ain't even that serious. This is Long Beach. I ain't never get pulled over by a cop and got my ass beat and got drugs planted on me. Or got drugs planted in my car. That never happened in Long Beach. It never happened to me, at least. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in Long Beach. We don't gotta worry about cops beating our asses, just jumping out on us, fucking us up. Even though you got fuck niggas from the hood that's trying to make Long Beach into something that it's not. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucking another fucking story. I could touch on real quick. It kind of goes together with what I'm saying now about the whole motherfuckers that protesting in Long Beach. You got niggas from the hood or from the neighborhood who are, I guess, they OGs, they young OGs and shit like that, whatever. They supposed to be the killers and drug dealers of the hood who get money. Now all of a sudden these niggas turn into activists. What? You an activist now, brother? You on your Malcolm X shit now? You throwing the suit, whatever. Throw a kufi on now. You know that's how you pulled up to the protest in Long Beach. How you pulling up? And the thing is with me, you know, with these niggas, I'm thinking about if y'all went to the protest that was at that protest. If y'all want to speak on again, y'all want to speak on police all day. Let's speak on us and what we doing. You can't sit up there and blame the police, and you out there shooting shit up, selling drugs, you putting the battery in these young niggas' backs, giving them guns and making them do certain shit, or not even really making them do shit, but kind of in a way motivating them some way somehow to do wrong shit. Instead of you saying, yo, my nigga, that ain't the way to move. That ain't the way to move, King. Do this. Do this with your time. Do this with your energy. You know what I'm saying? If you motherfuckers is not doing that, motherfuckers that I'm thinking of, you niggas is clowns. Straight up. Clowns. Fucking coon-ass, fucking clown-ass niggas. If you sitting up here, you putting the battery in suburban kids' backs and making them do all this extra shit instead of you just trying to school them and let them know, like, yo, you ain't even supposed to be rapping like that, my dude. It ain't even that serious out here. Change up your whole style. Just talk about this. Let's talk about that. If you can't do that, don't even do music no more. I understand you got a bunch of work out there that you already did and it's, I guess you could say it's too late. But if you ain't gonna change your style, I can't co-sign you no more, bro. We from Long Beach. It ain't even that serious. This ain't Far Out. This ain't Edgemere. So we can't really co-sign that shit. But of course, these niggas ain't gonna do that shit. But anyway, you know, after that little protest in Long Beach was over, it was another protest. Well, after the little protest was over in Long Beach, you know, I guess, you know, certain white people around there, they felt some type of way about the shit that was going on. And they want to put up signs saying, yo, it's okay to be white. Being white is okay. And shit like that. Now, these stupid ass motherfuckers, they making it seem like the whole Black Lives Matter, you know, protest that was held in Long Beach was like we going against white people. No, it's not that. It's white people that was there. We not saying that. So for them to put that bullshit up, you know, around the way in Long Beach, that shit was fucking nuts. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, for me, I feel like both sides is wrong. Cause we ain't, like I said, we didn't have to follow everybody else and be having a protest. It wasn't even that serious. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna protest, come to the city. Come where shit is going on at and do it. Go to the hood where shit is really cracking and shit is really going down at. And bring your energy there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, pretty much, man. You know, people got offended and they putting up these little signs and shit. And, you know, people tore them down. And then we got motherfuckers out in Merrick, you know, and in Smithtown, having these little protesters out there. And it's like, yo. So, they had these little, you know, they had the protests and shit out in Smithtown and all that shit. I'm thinking to myself, did something happen in Smithtown? Did something happen in Merrick that I didn't hear about? What the fuck going on? But no, again, you got assholes that want to organize protests, and instead of them going out to the city and being a part of the shit that's going on in the city and linking up with the people in the city, they say, yo, fuck it, let's do a protest out here and piss people off. Yo, let these white people be racist in peace, bro. Leave them alone. If shit ain't happen, if a hanging didn't happen in Smithtown or some other racist shit didn't happen in Smithtown and Merrick, let them white people be racist in peace. God damn, let them be racist in peace. All that extra shit is uncalled for. It didn't need to be going on in Long Beach. It don't need to be going on in Smithtown. It don't need to be going on in fucking Merrick. The shit to me was extra and it was unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? Unnecessary. We didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? Come to the hood. Go to Brownsville and protest. Did niggas do a protest out in Brownsville, Brooklyn yet? In certain places out there? Letting not only holding the police accountable, but holding ourselves as black people accountable for what we're doing to our neighborhoods? Is anybody doing that? I hope so. I hope that's going on in the near future. But like I said, and a lot of people that probably organized this protest that's going on out in Smithtown and went on out in Merrick, most likely they was white. Most likely they was white and they was being fucking extra and just trying to piss people off. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of these people that was mad, you know, that was in Merrick or that was in fucking Smithtown, they thinking like, yo, the shit that's going on in the city, that's going on in the Bronx with people looting and shit, that shit about to go on out here. Because let's keep it funky. When you doing these protests, it's going to be 5 bad people that's there. It's going to be somebody there that's going to start some shit. that's gonna get some shit popping and get everybody up riled up, and before you know it, there's a fucking riot, people looting and doing all this bunch of extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So I understood why those people was mad and they was pissed off. You know, the racist shit I ain't for it, of course. I'm black. I'm not gonna sit up there and be liking white people saying fucking certain shit. But at the end of the day, I understand why they was fucking upset and stuff like that. Again, we didn't need to be doing protesting out in Merrick. We didn't need to be protesting out in Merrick. We need to be protesting out in fucking Smithtown and shit like that. Let's protest instead. Let's protest in Wyandanch. Let's protest out in the Veldt. Let's do that. Let's let the people in hood niggas know, let all the niggas that's out here doing this shit like, yo, we gotta stop. Because if we don't stop, this shit gonna keep going. It's gonna be an ongoing thing. That's what we should have been doing. That's what we need to do and shit like that. But hey, man, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, man. And like I said again, man, pretty much, man, white people, man, stop doing too much, man. Stop putting the kids in your batteries back and try to turn them into activists at 3 years old, man. Stop that shit. Stop telling your kids who ain't even fucking 18, 16 yet, even if they are 16, stop putting them, they need to stop being out here with their little 4 or 5 man protests, talk about some Black Lives Matter. And it's only like a one black girl or black boy there. And sometimes there's no black people there. It's just 5 black kids being dickheads and shit like that. Stop doing that, man. And like I said, I'm for the protest. I'm for it. You know, I understand. But it's a time and a place for it. And to me, I feel there's an age limit also for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Doing all this fucking extra shit is uncalled for. All you gonna do, like, especially for the parents out there, when your kids is out here doing this shit, all that's gonna happen is bad people are gonna fuck with them. Bad people gonna hop out their motherfucking cars, they gonna be upset and they're gonna harass your children because they don't respect what they're talking about. And they don't respect what they're standing for. Even though some of these kids, you know, Black Lives Matter is a trend. It's you know, like I said with that girl, when she was by herself, with the poster. Yo, these motherfuckers think this Black Lives Matter shit, some of these white people, they think this shit is TikTok. They think this shit is TikTok, man. It's not TikTok. It's not a fucking game. This shit is real shit. So don't try to sit up here and scream this Black Lives Matter shit for your own personal agenda, because it's really people like myself who are getting fucking brutalized and getting killed out here. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I think I'm I'm like over 40 minutes in, man. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, black people, us as black people, we gotta do fucking better. Especially out in the suburbs. If you live in a nice-ass fucking neighborhood, a nice-ass town, from east to west coast, man. You living in the suburbs, like, see, California is fucking nuts. It's special out there. You know, like Baldwin Hills, you know, that's like a suburban, to my knowledge, that's a suburban neighborhood. But they got gangbangers in that motherfucker, and the shit goes down out there and stuff like that. It ain't Compton, it ain't South Central. But Baldwin Hills, they get it in. I think they get it in out there a little something. You know what I'm saying? Which is sad, because that's a suburban town, and it makes black people look bad. You know what I'm saying? And we have to stop that shit. We can't be tearing up our shit. We gotta take care of our shit. We gotta take care of each other. We gotta let the bullshit ride. We can't be having these barbecues, be having stupid ass shootouts at pool parties and all this dumb shit because a nigga done said something, fighting, beefing. Now we gotta learn how to de-escalate shit and keep shit pushing. Period. That's the only way this fucking police brutality shit against us is gonna stop. It ain't gonna stop until we figure out a way to stop it. Period. And pretty much I'm gonna leave it at that, man. This could probably be like the last time I'm gonna speak on this shit again. Or another thing I want to speak on real quick. I wanted to talk about people who bring their kids to these protests. Stop bringing your kids to protests. Period. Leave kids at home. They don't belong at a fucking protest, at a rally, whatever. They don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? Perfect example. This black family, they was in their minivan, chilling. It was all good. It was all good. They had the music blasted. They was, Black Lives Matter, yeah. All of a sudden, the cops come. I don't know what happened, because I ain't really looking at the video like that. I just see this man, his wife, his 3 kids, I don't know how many kids they was, but they all was crying. You know, they all got tear gas and all this other shit. Shot in their face, they got mace, all this other crazy shit. Stop bringing your fucking kids to a fucking protest. Leave kids at home. You never know who's among these hundreds of people, who are amongst these thousands of people. It only takes one person for the whole protest to go left. That's why I ain't out there. You know what I'm saying? Not only because, you know, black people, we got to stop saying the police this, police that. Now we got to hold ourselves accountable. We got to start speaking on ourselves and what we need to do to better our community. And stop just police. It's not only police. We got to stop acting like it ain't animals in our community. It's real niggas that got mental issues who don't give a fuck, who would kill a cop in a second, who would shoot at a cop in a second. It ain't that many dudes in my community that's like that, but it's in the hood, in certain hoods, it's motherfuckers that will lay a cop down in an instant. So let's not act like it's not going on. And I'm not giving these cops a pass to killers at all, because a lot of these motherfuckers is racist and they wanna have a reason to fuck with us and stuff like that. And white people, when we say Black Lives Matter, you know why they matter? Dylan Roof. Period. I ain't even gotta say no more after that. Google him. You know who he is. That's why. Motherfucker can sit up here and lay 9 people down, right? Ain't got a scratch on him. He get some water and get some fucking Burger King or Wendy's, whatever they took this motherfucker at. That's why Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, black people in general, stop bringing your kids to these fucking protests. It could go down like that. Before you know it, you got people shooting at your fucking minivan. You got people putting tear gas bombs in your fucking minivan, and everybody in there crying, acting, you know, fucked up because, you know, it ain't fucking worth it, man. Grown people, adults, be out there, do what you gotta do. Leave the kids at home, period. And I'm gonna leave it at that, because I'm 47 minutes in. You know, black people stay strong, y'all take care. I'll take my ass back home, man. I'm out of here.